State softball field on the campus of Armstrong State University for today's NCAA Southeast Regional Championship Contest, featuring the Armstrong State Pirates and the Pfeiffer University Falcons. Let's meet the teams. First for Pfeiffer, the visitors on the scoreboard, the non-starters. Number 2, Sydney Poole. Number 4, Carson Watkins. Number 6, Taylor Jerome. Number 15, Caitlin McMillan. Number 18, Abby Peck. Number 26, Madeline Perry. Number 32, Kennedy Lester. And now the starters. Leading off, the shortstop, number 1, Mabel Blue Sherrill. Batting second, the left fielder, number 19, Stephanie Fortner. Hitting third, playing third, number 9, Mackenzie Pinole. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 25, Kiana Millsap. Hitting fifth, the center fielder, number 11, Chandler Walker. In the sixth spot, the catcher, number 24, Rachel Crowder. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 21, Tiffany Bartholomew. Hitting eighth, the right fielder, number 7, Kaylee Chopman. And batting ninth, playing second base, number 8, Emma Tuttle. And in the circle for the Falcons, number 12, Caitlin Christian. The head coach for Pfeiffer is Monty Sherrill. He is assisted by Megan Chapman, Sam Yarmus, Johnny Meadows, and Marlon Conal. And now for the Armstrong State Pirates.
Usually the other morning does it, but
starters.
she's not here today.
Number 2, Tori Bates.
They gave me a playlist and I just pressed play.
Number 3, Lindsay Stewart. Number 4, Savannah
Whatever you
W.
want.
Number 5, Bethany Ballard. Number 21, Emily Swafford. Number 18, Sierra Peebles. And now the starters. Leading off, the left fielder, number 1, Natalie Corbin. Batting second, the third baseman, number 20, Katie Collins. Hitting third and catching, number 8, Logan Harrell. Batting cleanup and pitching, number 11, Jane Traska.
Way to go, Jane!
Hitting fifth, the designated player, number 7, Autumn Parrish.
Go on!
Batting sixth, playing first base, number 12, Hannah Rucker.
Go Hannah!
Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 15, Macy Coleman.
All right, Mace!
Hitting eighth, the second baseman, number 14, Connor Weaver.
Woo! Big
Batting
time!
ninth, the center fielder, number 19, Tasia Williams.
All right, team!
And in the flex for the Pirates, the right fielder, number 99, Morgan Duff.
All right, Mo!
Head coach for the Pirates is Kim Dean, and she is assisted by Megan Connor.
All right!
Ladies and gentlemen, the umpires for this contest are at first base, Todd Davis, at third base, Greg Krapps, and behind home plate, Kevin Spivey. No anthem, folks. Let's just play ball.
Woo! Go Pirates!
Well, good afternoon, fans, and welcome back to the Armstrong State softball field. It is the final game of the 2017 NCAA Southeast Softball Regional, and Armstrong State and Pfeiffer in a winner-take-all game to see who advances to the Southeast Super Regional next week in Dahlonega. And Armstrong State, the third seed, captured a 7-0 win over Pfeiffer earlier today to force this winner-take-all game with the Pfeiffer University Falcons. Armstrong State 33-12, Pfeiffer 46-7. And Jane Traska will be in the circle for the Pirates. The 5'9" senior from Glen Ellen, Illinois. Traska, in her last outing here on Friday threw a 7-inning no-hitter in the Pirates' 7-0 win over Young Harris. She is 15-7 with a 1.39 earned run average. 141 in the third innings pitched, 83 hits given up. She has walked 45, struck out 102, and she faces this lineup for Pfeiffer. Veda Blue Sherrill will lead things off and play shortstop. Stephanie Fortner, the left fielder, bats second. Mackenzie Pennell, the third baseman, bats third. Kiana Millsaps, the first baseman, bats cleanup. Chandler Walker will be in center field. She'll bat fifth. Rachel Crowder, the catcher, bats sixth. Tiffany Bartholomew will be the designated player. She'll bat seventh. Kaylee Troutman will be in right field and bat eighth. And Emma Tuttle, the second baseman, will bat ninth. Jane Traska's first pitch to Sherrill is at the knees for strike one, and we are underway here from Savannah. Sherrill 0 for 3 in game one. Takes a pitch in the dirt for a ball, and it's 1-1. Defensively for the Pirates, behind Traska, Hannah Ruppert is at first base. Connor Weaver is at second. Macy Coleman is at short. Katie Collins at third. Logan Harrell behind the plate. And in the outfield from left to right, it's Natalie Corbin, Tasia Williams, and Morgan Duff. The 1-1 pitch, grounded to third. Collins will throw on to first, and there's one away. So one down for Stephanie Fortner.
Left fielder number 19, Stephanie Fortner.
5'4" sophomore from Sophia, North Carolina. Fortner was 0 for 2 with a walk against the Pirates earlier today. Came into the weekend hitting .323 for the Falcons. And the first pitch from Traska is a strike. Jane Traska, the Peach Belt Conference Pitcher of the Year in 2017. Ranked among the top 10 pitchers in the nation in opponent's batting average and hits given up per 7 innings. As that pitch is high for a ball. She was also a first-team All-Peach Belt utility player. She plays right field on the days in which she does not pitch. In fact, did so in the first game today for the Pirates. 1-1 pitch, fouled back to the screen, and it's 1-2.
They were in the same one. Out of the side of your eye when you can only see this, like this much.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count on Fortner. Again, the winner of this game will face North Georgia, the top seed, in the Super Regional next Thursday and Friday. As there's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Fortner tried to hold up on her swing, could not do so. And that is the second out of the inning, and it brings up the third baseman, Mackenzie Pennell.
Third baseman number 9, Mackenzie Pennell.
Pennell, a 5'5" freshman from Taylorsville, North Carolina. Looks at a strike from Traska. Came into the day hitting .405. The Conference Carolinas Freshman of the Year. She had a home run in the first game of the regional against Carson Newman back on Thursday. As the 0-1 pitch bounces in front of the plate for a ball. The Super Regional format, they'll play 1 game on Thursday and then 1 on Friday, possibly 2. It's the best 2 out of 3. Whoever wins 2 games advances to the NCAA Championships, which this year are back in Salem, Virginia. Pennell fouls off the 1-1 pitch. It's 1-2. Again, the 1-2 pitch grounded to second. Weaver will throw on to first, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down go the Falcons in the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Armstrong State coming to bat. Chad Jackson, Mac with you here at the Armstrong State softball field. Pfeiffer will send left-hander Caitlin Christian to the circle to face this Armstrong State lineup. Natalie Corbin leads things off. Katie Collins bats second. Logan Harrell third. Jane Traska will bat cleanup. Autumn Parrish is the designated player. She'll bat fifth. Hannah Reppert will bat sixth. Macy Coleman seventh. Connor Weaver eighth. And Tasia Williams ninth. As Christian makes her second appearance of the day and fourth appearance of the weekend, she started the first two games for Pfeiffer this weekend. Picked up the win Thursday against Carson Newman, Friday against Young Harris. And she delivers a first pitch strike to Natalie Corbin. Christian is 14-2 with a 1.42 earned run average, 117.2 innings pitched, 68 hits given up. She has walked 25, struck out 111. And the 0-1 pitch to Corbin swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Christian pitched the first 4 innings on Thursday against Carson Newman. But when that game went into extra innings, she came back in the 7th and ended up winning the game when Pfeiffer scored 3 runs in the 9th. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count now on Corbin, a freshman from Richmond Hill, Georgia. Came in today hitting .336 for the Pirates. Went 2 for 4 in game 1 today, but strikes out swinging here for out number 1. And that brings up Collins, the third baseman.
Third baseman, number 20, Katie Collins.
Collins, 5'7" junior from Collins, Georgia. In her first season with the Pirates, transferred from the University of Georgia. First pitch to her is high for a ball. In game 1, Collins was 1 for 3 with a single and a sacrifice fly. Again, Pirates won game 1 earlier today to force this game. 7-0, swing and a miss, and it's 1-1 now to Collins. Caitlin Christian. That is hit deep to left, but that is going to be a foul ball. And it's now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch hit deep in the air to center field. Drifting back is Cheryl, and it's gone. Katie Collins puts Armstrong State on the board with a solo home run. Her 11th of the season, and it is 1-0. That is the 9th home run this weekend for Armstrong State. They had 1 against Carson Newman, 4 against Young Harris, 3 earlier today against Pfeiffer, and that shot by Collins puts Armstrong State ahead 1-0, and it brings up Logan Harrell. Swing and a miss on the first pitch from Christian, and it's 0-1. Harrell, 5'6" sophomore from Pembroke, Georgia. 2 for 4 with a solo home run earlier against Pfeiffer today. Hits this into right field. That's a base hit. That could be extras. Harrell digs for 2. The throw comes in, and it's not in time. And that is a 1-out double for Harrell. That's her 11th of the season. And it brings up the pitcher, Jane Traska.
Pitcher, number 11, Jane Traska.
First pitch from Christian to Traska is a strike. Traska played right field and went 0 for 3 with an RBI in the game earlier today. And the next pitch is a strike, so it's 0-2. So Christian trying to put the back-to-back hits by the Pirates out of her mind and come back and get Traska delivers a ball. The 1-2 pitch, grounded up the middle. Shortstop Sherrill throws high, and it's over the head of the first baseman, Phillips. And it's safe all around on the error by Sherrill. And the Pirates have runners at first and third with one out for Autumn Parrish.
Designated player number 7, Autumn Parrish.
First pitch to Parrish is outside for a ball. 5'2" junior from Monroe, Georgia. Parrish 0 for 3 in game 1 today. The 1-0 pitch, big swing and a miss. Good pitch from Christian, it's 1-1. One pitch hit deep to left, but foul for strike 2. And Parrish was waiting on that pitch. Logan Harrell at third base. Jane Traska at first. There was one run in on the solo home run by Katie Collins. And the 1-2 pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. So Christian comes back and gets Parrish. And with 2 down, it brings up Hannah Reppert.
First baseman number 12, Hannah Reppert.
And Reppert 0 for 3 in game 1 today. And you see the shift by Pfeiffer defensively as the first pitch from Christian is a strike. Second baseman Emma Tuttle to the third base side of the second base bag, giving Pfeiffer 3 infielders between second base and third base. The 0-1 pitch, that is low for a ball, and it's 1-1. Reppert, .317 average coming into today. 13 home runs, 36 runs batted in. And that pitch is outside for a ball. It's 2-1. She had a pair of home runs on Friday, did Reppert. One against Carson Newman and one against Young Harris. And the 2-1 pitch is high and tight. She ducks out of the way, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss. It's 3-2. And the 3-2 pitch is fouled off down the left side, out of play. Again, the 3-2 pitch coming from Christian. Hit deep but foul down the left side.
there's a green charger right there.
3-2 pitch popped up, very shallow left field, and the shortstop Sherrill will make the grab, and that will retire the side. Armstrong State strikes first on the solo home run by Katie Collins. We head to the second, 1-0 Pirates lead. We move to the top of the second inning here at the Armstrong State softball field. Kiana Phillips, then Chandler Walker, and then Rachel Crowder to face Jane Traska in the second. Phillips, the first baseman for the Falcons. 5'9" sophomore out of Taylorsville, North Carolina. She started game one earlier today in the circle, went 3 innings, then moved back to first base. At the plate in game one, she was 1 for 3, and Traska's first pitch is a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Traska with the pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, a little bit outside. Traska trying to get Phillips to fish for one outside the zone, and it's 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch popped up, very shallow right field, or actually into the infield now. Hannah Reppert. Morgan Duff was calling for it, but Hannah Reppert takes it, and it's out number 1.
Center fielder number 11, Chandler Walker.
I'll bring up Chandler Walker, the center fielder. Walker, 5'11" junior from Bristol, Connecticut. Grounds this one to short. Coleman up with it, throws on to first, and there's quickly 2 down. In the second, as the catcher Rachel Crowder will bat.
Catcher number 24, Rachel Crowder.
Crowder, 5'4" senior from Burlington, North Carolina. She came into today hitting .285. Grounds this one back to the pitcher, Traska. She throws on to first, and we head to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Armstrong State leads. Chad Jackson back with you here at the Armstrong State softball field. Bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Armstrong State leads Macy Coleman. Connor Weaver, Tasia Williams, the bottom third of the order for the Pirates to face Caitlin Christian, who gave up a solo home run, but pitched out of a 2-on, 1-out jam to make it stay a one-run game. Coleman looks at the pitch upstairs for ball one. 5'9" sophomore from Hazelhurst, Georgia. She was 1 for 3 in game one against Pfeiffer with a solo home run. She has 2 home runs this weekend for the Pirates. The 1-1 pitch coming from Christian. Popped foul. That's going to get out of play. And it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Christian with the pitch. Hit deep but foul down the left side. It is a fantastic day today. Temperatures in the mid-80s and the breeze, which is significant, blowing straight out to center field. The 1-2 pitch hit deep to left. No doubt about this one. This is gone. And Macy Coleman has her 3rd home run of the weekend, and Armstrong State takes a 2-0 lead. Fifth home run of the day for Armstrong State against Pfeiffer, and that's going to spark some activity in the Pfeiffer bullpen as Sydney Poole is going to head down to warm up, as Connor Weaver will now bat for the Pirates. The 5'8" sophomore from Blakely, Georgia. Weaver was on base all 3 times in game 1 today. She reached on an error, she walked, and she had a single. First pitch to her is high for a ball from Christian. One ball, no strikes. The pitch, that is a strike at the knees, and it's 1-1. One pitch, that is tapped foul. And it's now 1-2. Armstrong State came into the weekend as the 2nd top home run hitting team in the nation in terms of home runs per games played. And after not homering in the first game against Young Harris, as there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Weaver out on strikes for the first out of the inning. Armstrong State has now come back and hit 10 home runs in its last 4 games. As Tasia Williams steps to the plate, the freshman from Metter, Georgia. 2 for 3 in game 1. Shows bunt, takes the pitch low for ball 1. She had a single and a 2-run home run against Pfeiffer. Came into the weekend hitting .317, and she was the Peach Belt Conference's Freshman of the Year. The 1-0 pitch, that's in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch hit deep but foul down the left side. It's 2-1. Pfeiffer making its 3rd NCAA Regionals appearance and 2nd straight appearance. They were here last year. As that is hit into left field, that is a base hit. Williams will go for 2. The throw will not be in time. It is a stand-up double for Tasia Williams down the left field line. And that will bring up the left fielder, Natalie Corbin.
All right, Natalie, get you one here.
Corbin struck out against Christian in the first inning after she went 2 for 4 earlier today. First pitch swung on and missed for strike one. Pfeiffer went 2-2 in last year's regional here in Savannah. They beat Lenore Rhine twice, but fell to Armstrong State in 2 games. As that is bunted to third. Throw to first is in time, but it moves the runner Williams over from second to third. And we are going to have, I believe, already a pitching change for Pfeiffer. So head coach Monty Sherrill out to make the change. We'll tell you about him when we come back. You're listening to and watching NCAA softball. The new pitcher for Pfeiffer is senior right-hander Sydney Poole out of Salisbury, North Carolina. She is the 5th pitcher to face Armstrong State today, as Pfeiffer threw 4 pitchers in game 1 against the Pirates. Poole, though arguably the best numbers for Pfeiffer, as the first pitch to Katie Collins is a strike. Poole is an unbeaten 14-0 with a 1.81 earned run average, 93 innings pitched. She's given up 87 hits. She has walked 26 and struck out 48. And the 0-1 pitch to Collins is outside for a ball. Katie Collins hit a solo home run in the first inning to give the Pirates the lead. She now hits with a runner on third and 2 out in the second in a 2-0 ball game. 1-1 pitch hit in the air to right, and it's drifting back, and that will be caught by the right fielder, Kaylee Troutman, for the final out of the inning. We are through 2 here at the Armstrong State softball field. 2-0 Pirates lead. We move to the top of the third inning here in the NCAA Southeast Softball Regional. And Tiffany Bartholomew, the designated player, will lead things off for Pfeiffer. She'll be followed by Kaylee Troutman and Emma Tuttle. As Jane Traska delivers a pitch that's grounded to second, Connor Weaver up with it, throws on to first, and it's in time. Bartholomew decided at the last minute to slide, but it wasn't a head-first slide. It was a feet-first slide into first. But we were able to get the out anyway. And there's one down for Kaylee Troutman, the right fielder. Troutman, 5'7" sophomore from Salisbury, North Carolina, grounds this one to first. Reppert will step on the bag herself for out number 2. And it brings up the second baseman, Emma Tuttle.
Second baseman, number 8, Emma Tuttle.
Tuttle, 5'4" junior from Lenoir, North Carolina. Had a pair of hits for Pfeiffer in the first game today, including a double. And she grounds this one too short. Coleman up with it, throws on to first. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Falcons in the third. We go to the bottom of the third, 2-0 Armstrong State. Chad Jackson Mack with you here at the Armstrong State softball field. Logan Harrell, Jane Traska, and Autumn Parrish due up here in the bottom of the third, facing Sydney Poole, who came in relief of starter Caitlin Christian, got the final 2 outs of the second inning. And she faces Harrell, who doubled her first time up in this game after going 2 for 4. And first pitch, she fouls it off her foot for strike 1. That home run that Harrell hit in game 1 was her third of the weekend, as again she fouls it off her foot for strike 2. And Harrell now with 12 home runs this season. Pirates now have 5 players who have reached double-digit home runs this year. As the 0-2 pitch is outside for ball 1. And the 1-2 pitch inside almost hits Harrell. but it's 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch, they're going to check and see if she went. And they said she did not. She held up on her swing, and it's 3-2. But you see Poole working the lefty hitting Harrell exclusively inside through this at-bat. So the 3-2 pitch popped up in the infield. And a collision between the catcher Crowder and the pitcher Poole. Crowder makes the play for the first out of the inning, but that's the second time we've seen a Pfeiffer collision between two fielders. We saw it in game 1 between the second baseman and the right fielder. But with one down, Jane Traska will now bat. The pitcher for the Pirates here in this contest reached on a throwing error by Cheryl, the shortstop, in the first inning. And she grounds this one to third. Pennell up with it. Throws on to first. And there's 2 away. So 2 down for Autumn Parrish.
Designated player, Autumn Parrish.
Parrish struck out in her first at-bat in this game. That was against Christian. And she fouls off the first pitch here for strike 1. Parrish 0 for 3 in game 1 today, though she did reach on an error. And the 0-1 pitch, changeup that's low. It's the first changeup we've seen from Poole, and it's 1-1. One pitch fouled back out of play, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count on Parrish. That's outside for ball 2. Two pitch hit in the air to very shallow left field. Coming on and making the catch is Fortner. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down go the Pirates in the third. We head to the fourth. 2-0 Armstrong State leads. Top of the fourth inning here at the Armstrong State softball field. Top of the order for Pfeiffer, as Veda Blue Cheryl will lead things off for the Falcons.
All right, let's get these out, bud.
We go to the top of the fourth inning. Top of the top of the batting. Shortstop.
Cheryl grounded out to third in the first inning. Traska's first pitch is a strike, and that's 0-1. Cheryl was 0 for 4 in game 1, though she did reach on an error. The 0-1 pitch, high, taken for ball 1. Last year, these two teams met in the region final here at the Armstrong State softball field. It was a 1-0 win for the Pirates in that contest. The only run scored was on an Autumn Parrish solo home run. Two balls, one strike. Traska with the pitch, and that's hit to short and over the head of Macy Coleman into center field. That is the first hit of the game for the Falcons, and the first hit given up by Jane Traska in the last 10 innings. She threw the 7-inning no-hitter Friday against Young Harris and threw 3 no-hit innings here today, and it brings up Fortner, the left fielder. Traska's first pitch to Fortner is high. Cheryl, a definite threat to steal on the base paths. As we get a visit from catcher Logan Harrell, possibly talking about that fact, because Cheryl, 42 of 44 stolen bases this season. She has 2 here this weekend in the regional. Fortner shows bunt, pops the bunt up, and Logan Harrell will dive and make the catch for the first out of the inning. Logan Harrell lays out to get the popped up bunt in foul territory. And with 1 down, it brings up Pennell, the third baseman. Traska's first pitch down and away for ball 1. Pennell grounded out to second base in the first inning. And the 1-0 pitch, grounder to second. Weaver will take the only out at first because Cheryl had gotten a good jump on the pitch from Traska. So the ground out means there's 2 out in the inning, but now Cheryl is in scoring position for Millsaps, the first baseman. Millsaps popped up to her counterpart, Hannah Reppert, at first in the second inning. First pitch from Traska is a strike. Millsaps was 1 for 3 in the first game today. 0-1 pitch, runner bluffs going to third. Pitch is high for a ball, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike. The pitch down low and in. It's 2-1. We're in the top of the 4th inning. 2-0 Armstrong State leads in this winner-take-all Southeast Region Championship game. Winner advances to next week's Super Regional. Or I guess since it's Sunday, I should say this week's Super Regional. Thursday and Friday in Dahlonega. Foul ball makes it 2-2 on Millsaps. And the 2-2 pitch, high and outside. It's 3-2. Jane Traska wants a new pitch. And the 3-2 delivery. Low, but she swung and missed. Strike 3, and she's out. It was in the dirt, but Phillips offered at it, and that ends the inning. So we head to the bottom of the fourth, 2-0, Pirates lead. Chad Jackson-Mack with you here at the Armstrong State softball field. Bottom of the fourth inning, and Armstrong State leads it 2-0. And Hannah Reppert will lead things off for the Pirates. 2 runs on 4 hits for Armstrong State, both runs coming on solo home runs. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for Pfeiffer. And Reppert, who popped up to short in the first inning, bats here against Sydney Poole and hits this one deep to right. This one is carrying, and this one is gone. Hannah Reppert with a solo home run to lead off the fourth inning will make it 3-0. And that is her 57th career home run here at Armstrong State, which is the second most here at Armstrong State as well as in the Peach Belt Conference. And that is her 3rd home run of the weekend and the 11th home run of the weekend for the Pirates. And now Macy Coleman will bat. She had a home run her first time up in this game. That led off the second. And they're going to appeal. And they appeal whether Hannah Reppert touched third, which she did. So that will stand, and now Coleman will bat, with again Armstrong State leading 3-0. Pitch hit into center field, and that is going to fall for a base hit. So Macy Coleman has a single to center field. And that brings up the second baseman, Connor Weaver. Weaver, strikeout victim of Caitlin Christian in the second, shows bunt, takes the pitch for a strike. And it's 0-1. Weaver 1 for 3 in both games combined today. Oh, 1 pitch, that's down low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. That's low. Again, Weaver shows bunt, but takes it low for ball 2. And the 2-1 pitch, that's a strike. Weaver did not show bunt on that pitch. And the count is 2-2. Two-two pitch, that's fouled off the dugout and takes a piece off of the dugout. Who cares? Not using it after today anyway, right? 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count on Weaver. And that's high chopper to first. They'll go to second for the force, but no chance for Sherrill to turn 2. Coleman cut down, 3-6 for the first out of the inning. And it brings up Tasia Williams. Williams doubled in the second inning after going 2 for 3 in game 1 today. Poole's first pitch outside for a ball. No pitch. That is a strike from Poole, and it's 1-1. Connor Weaver at first. 1 down, 1 run in the fourth on the solo home run by Hannah Reppert. The 1-1 pitch in the dirt. Good stop behind the plate by Crowder. Keeps Weaver at first. It's 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch is outside, and it's now 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch high and outside, that's the first walk issued by either team in the game today. And it puts 2 on with 1 out for Natalie Corbin. Corbin steps in. She executed a successful sacrifice her last time up, 0 for 1 officially in this game. Takes a pitch outside, throw down to second. Goes into center field, but Walker backing it up. We saw a play in the first game where, with a runner on second, Logan Harrell was at the plate. Crowder tried to throw down behind the runner at second, and the ball actually hit the bat of Harrell as there's a chopper back to the pitcher. Throw to first is not in time as Tuttle was late covering the bag, and Corbin beats it out for a base hit, and the bases are now loaded for Katie Collins. Collins 1 for 2 with a home run in the second inning. Grounds this one up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run will score. They send Williams to throw. The play is a very good one, and out at home is Tasia Williams for the second out of the inning. But Collins drives in a run to make it 4-0. So Collins and Corbin each take an extra base on the throw home, which cuts down Williams. And now Logan Harrell will bat with a 4-0 score, runners on second and third, but now 2 down in the inning. And Poole's first pitch is low for ball one. Harrell doubled in the first, popped out to the catcher Crowder in the third. The 1-0 pitch hit foul down the first base side. It's 1-1. One ball, one strike. The pitch hit in the air to very shallow center field. Coming in is Walker. She'll make the grab, and that retires the side. Armstrong State plates 2. We head to the 5th. 4-0 Pirates lead. We move to the top of the 5th inning. 4-0 Armstrong State leads, and it'll be hitters 5, 6, and 7 in the order for Pfeiffer. Here in the 5th, as Chandler Walker, who just made a fantastic throw from center field for the Falcons to cut down a run at the plate, will lead things off for Pfeiffer. Walker grounded out to short in the 2nd inning. She was 1 for 3 in game 1 earlier today.
Leading off from Pfeiffer 5th, center fielder Chandler Walker.
And Jane Traska in the circle for the Pirates delivers a pitch that's fouled off towards the Pfeiffer dugout. It hits off the roof of the dugout for strike 1. And the 0-1 delivery high for a ball, and it's 1-1. Traska has given up just 1 hit through 4 innings, has struck out 2. The interesting thing about her no-hitter on Friday is that she got that no-hitter as this is popped to first. Reppert has to take it on the short hop, but she ends up tagging the batter out for the first out of the inning. Traska threw the no-hitter, 7-inning no-hitter on Friday, did not strike out a batter, walked just 1. She was a walk away from a perfect game against Young Harris, and it was her 2nd career no-hitter as a Pirate. She had a 5-inning no-hitter as a freshman, as the first pitch to Rachel Crowder is a strike. The no-hitter was also the first 7-inning no-hitter for a Pirate pitcher since Annie Sells in 2002. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery grounded back to the pitcher Traska. She'll flip it to first for the 2nd out of the inning. And that brings up the designated player Bartholomew. Bartholomew grounded out to second in the third inning. She appeared as a pinch hitter in the first game today and grounded out to short, so she is 0 for 2 today. Logan Harrell wants to chat with Traska here. With 2 down in the fifth. Again, North Georgia awaiting the winner of this game after the Nighthawks went through the losers bracket to capture their 4-team regional. And kind of similar to what Armstrong State has done so far. Both North Georgia and Armstrong State lost 2-1 in the first games on Thursday. North Georgia then won 2 on Friday, 2 yesterday. As there's a grounder to short, Coleman takes it, throws on to first, and 3 up, 3 down go the Falcons. In the fifth, we head to the bottom of the fifth, 4-0 Pirates lead. Chad Jackson back with you here at the Armstrong State softball field, bottom of the fifth, and a 4-0 Armstrong State lead. Pirates won game 1 against Pfeiffer 7-0 and lead it by 4 here. A single run in the first, a single run in the second, and then 2 in the fourth. And now Jane Traska will bat, facing Sydney Poole, who is the second pitcher in this game for the Falcons. And there's a shot right to the second baseman, Tuttle. It was hit hard, but Tuttle made the nice play to make the catch for out number 1. So that will bring up Parrish, the designated player. Parrish 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Takes a pitch low for ball 1. One 0 pitch, that's upstairs for ball 2. Armstrong State, 15 out of the last 17 years they have been in NCAA regional play. Grounder into the hole. That's into left field for a base hit. And a 1-out base runner for the Pirates in the fifth. We'll bring up Hannah Reppert, and I believe we're going to have a runner at first base for Parrish. And is going to be Savannah Gladue running at first base. The senior from Grovetown, Georgia. getting her first action today.
Running for Parrish, number 4, Savannah Gladue. First baseman, Hannah Ruppert.
And Hannah Reppert will step to the plate. She homered opposite fielder last time up for her 57th career home run as a Pirate. First pitch to her is down and away for a ball. Reppert now with 14 home runs this season. Hits this one down the left field line. That is a base hit. Gladue is going to slide into third, and Hannah Reppert will slide into second with a double. And that is Hannah Reppert's 8th double of the year. And the Pirates now have 2 runners in scoring position with just 1 out for Macy Coleman. Coleman is 2 for 2. Big swing and a miss there, though. Makes it 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch, that's low for a ball. That home run, by the way, earlier by Reppert ties her for the Peach Belt Conference lead as that pitch bounces in for a ball. And it's 2-1 to Coleman. Grounder to third, throw to first in time. And Coleman is out 5-3 for the second out of the inning, and it brings up Connor Weaver.
Second baseman, Connor Weaver.
Weaver 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice her last time up. Hits this one into right field. That's going to score 1. They get it in quickly, and Connor Weaver's RBI single makes it 5-0. So now Tasia Williams will bat. And she hits this one into left field, but right there is Fortner, and she'll make the grab for out number 3. Pirates tack on another run on the RBI single by Connor Weaver. We head to the 6th, 5-0 Pirates. Top of the 6th inning, Armstrong State leading Pfeiffer 5-0. And Kaylee Troutman, the right fielder, leads things off for the Falcons. She grounded out to first baseman Hannah Reppert unassisted in the 3rd inning. Jane Traska's first pitch is right over the plate for a strike. It's 0-1. Troutman 0 for 2 in the first game today. 2 for 2 in Friday's winner's bracket win for the Falcons, as that pitch is high for a ball. And the 1-1 pitch down low for a ball. It's 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch, that's high. And Traska, who has not worked a lot of 3-ball counts. In fact, we're in the top of the 6th. Traska's only thrown 47 pitches, 30 for strikes. The 3-1 delivery. Grounded. That is a fair ball. Oh, no, foul ball. I thought he picked it up on the line. It looked like Collins fielded that when it was on the line. But it is a foul ball, and so the count is now 3-2. So Troutman stays alive at the plate because Collins had thrown to first in time to get her. And the count now is full.
All right, here you go, Jay.
So 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch fouled back to the screen.
Hey, good job, Jay. Good job.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Troutman out on strikes for the first out of the 6th. 3rd strikeout for Traska. And that will bring up the second baseman, Tuttle.
Second baseman, Emma Tuttle.
Tuttle grounded out to short in the 3rd inning. After she went 2 for 3 in game 1. She hits this one into left field, but foul for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch popped up behind the plate, but Harrell reacted slowly, couldn't locate it, and so it falls foul for strike 2. Harrell's already made 1 good play behind the plate. She dove to catch a foul bunt attempt by Fortner earlier in the game. And the 0-2 pitch fouled off. Late swing by Tuttle, just got a piece of it. So again, the 0-2 delivery from Traska, fouled back. Armstrong State and Pfeiffer trying to advance to the NCAA Southeast Super Regional. as the 0-2 pitch is low for a ball. The Super Regional to be hosted by North Georgia Thursday and Friday in Dahlonega. And the winner advances to the D2 Championships in Salem, Virginia. As this is grounded to second, Weaver up with it, throws on to first, and there's 2 away.
Good job out there, Pirates!
And that will bring up Veda Blue Sherrill, who has the only hit of the game against Traska. That was a 4th inning single to center field. And Traska's first pitch is a strike. And it's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch grounded foul down the third base side. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch, chopped foul at the plate. Traska was primarily an outfielder for the Pirates through the first 3 years. She was the number 2 pitcher last year behind Tori Bates, but in the postseason really came into her own. She won 5 consecutive elimination games for the Pirates as this is grounded into left field. That is a base hit for Sherrill. And Sherrill is 2 for 2. Or 2 for 3, excuse me. And it gives the Falcons a 2-out base runner for Fortner, the left fielder.
Left fielder Stephanie Fortner.
Traska, when the Pirates lost the first game of the Super Regional in North Georgia last year 4-0, Traska then pitched the next 2 games as the first pitch to Fortner is a strike. And then at the D2 Championships in Denver, Pirates dropped the first game to Humboldt State. Traska then started and beat Adelphi, Grand Valley State, and Humboldt State. As that 0-1 pitch is low, and it's 1-1. Before Humboldt State knocked off the Pirates for a second time to earn a spot in the National Championship Series. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounder foul down the first base side. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, the count on Fortner. And the pitch is outside for ball 2. Fortner fouled off the bunt attempt at Logan Harrell caught in the 4th inning. Also a strikeout victim of Traska in the 1st inning. And the 2-2 delivery. Runner goes and it's hit into very shallow. Right field, Morgan Duff comes in, makes the grab, and that retires the side. We head to the bottom of the 6th, 5-0 Pirates lead. Bottom of the 6th inning. And for Armstrong State, it'll be the top of the order. Natalie Corbin, Katie Collins, and Logan Harrell facing Sydney Poole. As Corbin bunted for a base hit her last time up, she is 1 for 2. She also had a sacrifice earlier. First pitch from Poole is a strike. It's 0-1. 5 runs, 11 hits for the Pirates. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for Pfeiffer in this Southeast Regional title game. As the 0-1 pitch is high for a ball. Poole, since coming in relief of Christian, has thrown 3 1/3 innings, given up 7 hits, 3 runs. She has walked 1, not struck out a batter. As that pitch is down and away. And it's 2-1. Again, Poole this season has been sort of the relief specialist for the Falcons. 14-0, unbeaten this year in 30 appearances, now 31 after this appearance. 3 balls, 1 strike, the count on Corbin. And that pitch is chopped foul down the third base side, which makes it 3-2. Corbin leading it off here for the Pirates in the bottom of the 6th. Pops this one down the left field line. Pennell gave chase but couldn't catch up to it. So again, the payoff pitch coming from Poole, and that's grounded to short. Throw on to short, or from short to first is safe, and Natalie Corbin has an infield hit to lead off the 6th. That is the 12th hit of the ball game for the Pirates, and now Katie Collins will bat. Collins is 2 for 3, a solo home run in the first, an RBI single her last time up. She bunts, and the throw to first is not in time, and Katie Collins has a bunt single. And that means Logan Harrell will bat with runners at first and second with nobody out. And Harrell is 1 for 3 with a double in the first inning of today's game. And she fouls off the first pitch here for strike 1. 5-0. Pirates lead it here in the 6th. A 1 pitch hit deep but foul down the right side, out of play for strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch high and outside. Throw down to second, but Corbin back safely. Natalie Corbin led off the inning with an infield single to short. Then Katie Collins had a bunt single to the pitcher. And now Harrell bats. And this is popped foul out of play into the stands. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Poole with the pitch. And that's outside for ball 2. And head coach Monty Sherrill calls time and heads out to talk to Poole. Although I think the reason for his meeting is not necessarily any displeasure with Poole, but he thought that should have been called strike 3 on Harrell. Well, Coach Sherrill got his money's worth staring at the umpire, home plate umpire here. And we are back ready to go with Poole facing Harrell. The 2-2 pitch hit foul over towards the first base side. The 2-2 delivery hit to second. This will move the runners over as Tuttle will throw out Harrell at first. Corbin moves to third, Collins to second, and Jane Traska will now bat. She hit the ball hard her last time up, but it was right at Tuttle at second base. Tuttle was able to make the grab. Keep it going into the outfield. So 0 for 3 is Traska in this game. And the changeup from Poole drops in for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch down and away for ball 1. And the 1-1 pitch, Traska wanted to swing at it, but ended up taking it for strike 2. And the 1-2 pitch, that's high for ball 2. And the 2-2 pitch hit into center field. That's going to fall for a base hit. 1 run scores, and it is now 6-0. And I believe the Pirates are going to get a runner for Jane Traska, who again is the pitcher today. And Emily Swafford is going to come in for Traska. No sense in Traska having to spend time out on the base paths. Get her ready for the 7th. As Autumn Parrish comes to the plate. Parrish singled her last time up. She is 1 for 3. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Katie Collins at third. Emily Swafford at first. And Parrish pops this up in the infield. And the first baseman, Millsaps, will make the catch for out number 2. And we're going to have a pitching change here for Pfeiffer. And we'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. You're listening to and watching the NCAA Southeast Regional. the new pitcher for Pfeiffer is Caitlin McMillan, and we have a substitution at catcher as well, as number 18, Abby Peck, is going to come in and catch for Rachel Crowder. Head coach Monty Sherrill giving his seniors a chance to get a nice round of applause from the Pfeiffer fans here in the 6th inning. This is Peck in for Crowder at catcher, and again McMillan in for Poole. As the discussion continues here with Coach Sherrill and the umpires, should be pretty cut and dried. McMillan in for Poole in the flex spot, and then Peck in for Crowder in the catcher spot. So a new battery allowing, as we said, the seniors Crowder and Poole to get a nice hand from the crowd. So Peck in for Crowder. Caitlin McMillan, 1-0 this season, came into today with a 1.69 ERA. She pitched in the first game against the Pirates and will pitch to get the final out of the 6th here, facing Hannah Reppert with runners on first and third and 2 out. The first pitch is high for a ball that will allow Swafford to move to second base on the wild pitch. So now Collins is at third and Swafford is at second. Reppert is 2 for 3, a home run and a double. And the 1-0 pitch popped up in the infield, and now in foul territory. That got up in the wind, and the wind actually blew it foul. So Hannah Reppert gets new life here. It looked like initially that was going to be a pop out for the 3rd out of the inning, but it's now 1-1 on the redshirt senior for the Pirates. One ball, one strike. The pitch down low, bounces in, blocked by Peck behind the plate. It's 2-1. It is 6-0, and with Swafford at second, that means that Swafford is the winning run. If Reppert can drive in 2 here, the game will end, as the 2-1 pitch is high for a ball, and it's 3-1. As we get a little flyover here for our final game in the history of Armstrong State softball at our field. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch from McMillan, high, ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Macy Coleman. They threw down to second behind Swafford, but and that brings up Coleman. Who is 2 for 3. She had a home run in the 2nd inning.
Shortstop, Macy Coleman.
McMillan's first pitch to Coleman is inside for a ball. One pitch outside, and it's 2-0. No place to put her. The bases are full of Pirates. Collins at third, Swafford at second, Reppert at first. The 2-0 pitch, that is right over the plate for a strike. It's 2-1. Coleman was taking the entire time. The 2-1 pitch, that's a strike on the outside corner. It's 2-2. Two-two pitch is hit deep to center field, and the Pirates are going to the Super Regional on a grand slam home run by Macy Coleman in the final home athletic event here at Armstrong State University. How fitting that it ends on a home run for the Pirates, as Armstrong State will win it 10-0 and will play on in the Super Regional in Dahlonega on Thursday. Fans, stick around. We're going to have our presentation of the participation medals for Pfeiffer coming up on your stream. Again, Chad Jackson saying good afternoon from Savannah. Stick around for the Pirates celebrating Pfeiffer's run here in the regionals.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. At this time, we would like to recognize the participants of the 2017 NCAA Southeast Softball Regional.
I'd have to recreate the whole
medallions for the NCAA
Put the score back up.
Pfeiffer University. We need it for pictures. Senior catcher Rachel Crowder. Senior pitcher Sydney Poole. Senior pitcher Caitlin McMillan.
Morgan, give me a second. I got to do this first.
Junior outfielder Chandler Walker. Junior outfielder Stephanie Fortune. Junior second baseman Emma Tuttle. Junior pitcher Kennedy Lester. Sophomore shortstop Veda Sherrill.
Rick, we're going to do postgame in the media room. We can't do it on the field. In the soccer locker room, there's signs over there. Pfeiffer's first and the horse second. So everything's got to be done in there. No, I mean, there'll be people in there. But it all has to be done in there.
Taylor Jerome. Freshman third baseman.
What do you mean you can't do it? It's the NCAA rules. Everything's got to be done in the press room.
Christian. Freshman outfielder Tiffany Bartholomew. Freshman catcher Madeline Perry. Coach Martin Konauer, Coach Samantha Yarnick, Coach Johnny Meadows, and Head Coach Mark Sherrill. The Pfeiffer University Falcons, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations on a fine tournament show. And now for the champions of the tournament, Armstrong State. For Armstrong, their next games will be May 18th and 19th at the Super Regional at the University of North Georgia. So congratulations to the Pirates. And that concludes it, folks. Thanks for coming.